Ahoy music lovers, vinyl enthusiasts, and everyone in between. My name is Isaac and this is The Blind Island. Thanks so much for dropping by today and watching the latest installment of Vinyl Finds. This is the last finds video for January 2021, and I gotta say, found some really great stuff. This month has been very fruitful, and this particular last round has some heat in it that was burning my hands off. It was sizzling, so good. Lots of great jazz, funk, and world music coming your way. So stick around. I'll be, as always, showing kind of the more rare, hotter things near the end. So if you want to skip ahead, go right ahead. But you're gonna be missing out on some really cool stuff here at the beginning. So let's get started looking at what we got. First, starting off with Jimmy Smith, Bluesmith. Now, Jimmy Smith came out with a lot of records, but this one to me is his grooviest and funkiest out of his regular studio LPs. Really enjoy the stuff that's on here. H. Ray Crawford is on the guitar and he's just really noodling well. It's a nice, slow, moody, funky jam session. And I picked this one up from Paramount Records. I'm going to be doing a video on a highlight of Paramount Records that should be coming out next week. Keep your eyes open for that. But most of the records in here came from there. So excellent store, excellent prices. Got this one in the bargain bin. Really happy with it. Great record. Next, I found this one in the bargain bin at an antique mall, and that is Aretha Franklin. This is an original on the green and blue label for Atlantic stereo pressing. And this is, you know, a seminal Aretha Franklin album. It's a little beat up, it's gonna need a cleaning, but for $1, I really couldn't say no, especially with how good of shape the sleeve is in. Maybe I'll find a different record to go into that sleeve. But this is a wonderful record. Love that opening track of Think. Really sets you on your ass. This is Aretha really at the height of her power, so really cool record. Fine for $1. Another one that we found in the bargain bin, and that is Vince Guaraldi's Jazz Impressions. This is a compilation record of Vince, and you know, ever since Charlie Brown soundtrack really started taking off, Vince Guaraldi's stuff has been becoming harder and harder to find, especially his fantasy work. So I was really happy to find this compilation in the bargain bin, and it's an original on stereo, you know, deep groove. I am very happy to have this one. Gonna need a cleaning too, but for $1, I really couldn't say no to good old Vince Guaraldi. And one of the best reissues of late, and I've seen this one going around in music and other vinyl community videos and music videos, and that would be Gabriel Jabo's Dreams. This is an amazing reissue, super warm analog sound, and a fantastic album by one of the greatest, most unheralded jazz guitarists of all time. Has that really amazing exotic feel. Carlos Santana was hugely influenced by Gabriel Jabo and many other artists too. I love this record in conjunction with Bacchanal. I feel like those are two sides of the same coin, both released originally on the Sky record label. Bacchanal doesn't give all the kudos that Dreams does, but I believe it's just as good, and I needed to grab a copy of this because I saw that these reissues are being snagged up real fast, so I'm really happy to get a nice, new, fresh sounding copy of this. I hope to get an original one day, but for now I'm really happy with this reissue. Next, another record that came from Paramount, and I have been obsessed with the Coal Mine record label. Ever since getting that Ghost Funk Orchestra album, I've been on a binge, and I started listening to a lot of what's on there, and I picked this one up pretty much brand new at Paramount for $10, and that's Kelly Finnegan's The Tales People Tell. And rich, soulful, lush orchestration behind him. It is the production value on here is just an analog enthusiast's dream. I love the sounds that are on here. It's dreamy and memorable and hard-hitting, and his voice is ethereal and otherworldly. I don't know where he's able to conjure up these feelings, but they're incredible. I am including a little needle drop on the song Catch Me I'm Falling so that you can get a taste of what this amazing neo-soul album sounds like. Next is another Kelly Finnegan record, and this is A Joyful Sound. This was his 2020 Christmas album. Also got this one at Paramount Records for $10, and it's also a promotional copy. I really thought that was neat because it actually came with the little note that was from the record label owner, and it's signed by him as well. So I really enjoy that. Ken gets a lot of these promo copies, and after he's done spinning them, he'll price them to sell in the store, and God bless you, Ken, because I have had a devil of a time finding this record, and I'm really happy. This is a great Christmas record, and really an all-around good record in general. You don't need to be in the Christmas season to be enjoying this. All original material, no covers, thoroughly enjoyed by me. Next was kind of a album that was brought on by recommendation. Lots of people have been praising this record. It was listed as one of the top 10 jazz albums of 2020. And I picked up Chewbacca Hawkins, Chewbacca and the Ancestors. We Are Sent Here by History. And, you know, I love Chewbacca Hawkins. I think that he is one of the greatest players of contemporary jazz music at this time. His work in The Comet Is Coming and Sons of Kemet are some of my favorite jazz albums. But this record, I'm not gonna lie, fell a little short for me. I was really looking forward to just spinning this all the way through. I had heard a couple of tracks. I enjoyed what I heard, but I felt like it could maybe have a little bit more of a punch. And it just seems to be a lot of noodling, a lot of spiritual noodling. If I wanted to have something a little bit more on the spiritual side, I would just go to a Pharoah Sanders record. And that's nothing against this album. I'm sure that after a few more times listening to it, it's going to click for me. But it hasn't quite yet. So I'm a little disappointed, but it's wonderful packaging, great pressing, and I will definitely be giving this one more time to grow on me. And next, I have a group by the name of Lodestone, self-titled. This is the lone album by this group, released in 1969, and it's very much in the vein of jazzy funk horn rock. I really enjoy it. It was playing at Paramount Records when they were pricing a bunch of jazz albums, and I enjoyed this a lot. It gets pretty middling reviews online, but I found a lot to enjoy there. The vocalist reminds me a lot of the vocalist for Fever Tree, and the longer instrumental pieces really brought me in. I have a little needle drop to give you a taste of what this is like, and really enjoy having a rare horn rock album in my collection. Next, I have Funkadelic's Cosmic Slop. This was another Paramount record pickup, and man, I've been looking for this record for a long time. Finally able to find a decent priced copy for $10. Love the album artwork on here. The title track is one of my favorite Funkadelic songs, and it's not one of my favorite Funkadelic albums, But I think that if you pick one up that's pre-1982 for Funkadelic, you're not going to be disappointed. They have just so much good music, and this is groovy, funky, psychedelic, rocky music, ready to just make you shake your pants off. So really, really great album. Next, another Paramount record pickup, and this is Rudy Dayana, Tender Epoch, and this is another promotional copy. Rudy Dayana, you know, when I looked him up on Discogs, I passed it up the first time that I was there because it said soft rock as the description on Discogs, and I was like, not really a soft rock fan. Then I went and I streamed it when I was driving home. I was like, what are you talking about? This is not soft rock at all. This is dreamy, lush, crisp, Brazilian rock. It has, but with an international flair. There's a little bit of a folksy whimsy in there. It just sounds like a summery breeze. I thoroughly enjoy this record. I love, love, love it. Been streaming it a lot, and very happy that it was still at the shop so that I could pick it up. And again, only $10. I love this record. Another one on the Coal Mine label through their subsidiary, Karma Chief. Really cool record. I have a needle drop for you to take a listen. Give this guy a look. Alright, now we're getting near the end of the video, and this is where the heat really starts to come. So these next few records are ones that I've been on the hunt for. I'm very happy to have in the collection. First, we have Jonathan Richman and the Modern Lovers 88. This is Jonathan Richman's second best album in my opinion, next to I, Jonathan. Really, really great, humble, innocent, sweet lyrics, and it definitely sounds like a warm-up for I, Jonathan. Has that same stripped back, laid bare sort of atmosphere, like they're just having a little house party and everybody's invited. And I just really enjoy just his outlook on life. It's a positive album. For times like these especially, it's one that I find a lot of comfort in. And to get this one for $12, I was so excited to find a copy of this. It's an amazing album. For anyone who's looking for something that's a little bit more on the solo side for Jonathan Richman, this is a great place to start too. Next, I have a really great funky salsa samba album, and that's Joe Cuba Sextet Bustin' Out. And this is just really great salsa samba type of music, but it has a lot more of a harder funk edge. It has that boogaloo sound. I really, really enjoy this record. It makes you want to get up and dance and move your feet. And I love the little sticker here. It has the X-rated version of Put It In, and I think we all know what that song is about. But I included a needle drop of that tune to let you see and hear just how wonderful this worldly, Latin-infused music is. Next, I have Nefertiti by Miles Davis. This is an album that was cut with Miles Davis's second great quintet, and wow, what an incredible record. I love this album. It's right there on the edge of when he was about to get started on his electric period, but he's still in the post-bop mode. I just freaking adore this record. Everyone is bringing their top game, top tier, and I picked this one up again in Paramount Records bargain bin for $4. But the record itself is in great shape. The sleeve has some problems with the sides, but for $4 I couldn't say no. This is such a cool record to pick up, usually going in this shape for about $35 to $40, and it is an original stereo copy. I'm very, very happy to have this one. Fills out my Miles Davis collection very nicely. And finally, just a record that is so beautiful, so wonderful, and definitely been one that I have wanted for a while. I was toying with the idea of getting the Tone Poet reissue, but I'm so happy that I get an original copy instead. That is Duke Pearson's The Phantom, with featuring Bobby Hutcherson on vibes, and oh, this is so freaking good. This is mysterious, lush, Latin infused. Again, a lot of world sounds are brought into this. I can't get enough of this record. I have listened to the title track so many times. It sounds like the beginning to a very seductive spy movie. I love this album, and it's in the original shrink, and the vinyl is mint. It's what's playing on the turntable right now, if you've been able to hear it. I can't believe that I was able to catch a copy of this for $25. These are really growing in price very quickly, and I am so happy to have this one in the collection. Thanks a lot, Ken. Paramount Records was bringing the heat the past couple of weeks. So that concludes this video of vinyl finds. What'd you guys think? Were there any records that you would want in your collection? Let me know in the comments below. And also keep an eye out for the store highlight video for Paramount Records. As always, guys, I hope that you have a great day on your own personal oasis. Cheers.